Okay, so if there's one new complaint I've been hearing from a lot of analog racers against the digital system, it's how complex the digital system is to set up. How are you supposed to deal with the complexity of digital compared to the simplicity of analog? Bro, it's a chip. Bro, you don't even have to put the chip in with Carrera Digital. They put that in for you. And I know what you're gonna say. Well, Sunday slot cars, what about third-party slot cars? Okay, like 90% of third-party slot cars that is not going to burn out a digital track will work on Carrera Digital with a simple DPR hatch. So they have a hatch already for the chip to go in, no soldering required. Most companies do this now. I don't understand. Do you think it's that hard to put a chip into a car? Come on. If you're doing any kind of maintenance on a slot car, it's like the same kind of complexity. Like putting in the lubricant is seriously just as hard as putting in a chip. For real. Actually, the lubricant might be a little bit harder. And again, you're gonna say, oh, well, the old 60 slot cars. What about the old slot cars? Even a slot car from, yeah, I gotta go the other way. Like, it's just irrelevant to most people getting into slot cars. I don't really, I don't really buy slot cars used because I want my slot cars to be under some kind of warranty, and B, the used prices on slot cars right now are ridiculous. So that's another point. Seriously, at the cost of shipping and everything, you're better off just buying new in a lot of cases, whatever to the used prices. It's golden age to be in slot cars right now. I know they're gonna say, oh, well, digital has other problems like sensors and lane changes can go bad. I've run a commercial track. I've had maybe a handful of times where I had to like clean out a lane changer. It's not very hard to clean out a lane changer. And the sensors, a lot of time, if your car is like missing laps, it's because the tires are starting to go bad. Like a lot of these okay, first off, analog has problems too. Like you're always gonna have to do maintenance on your slot cars. It doesn't matter which system. And I wouldn't say digital analog is any more or less harder to deal with than the other one to do to troubleshoot. Because really all a digital car is just the same as an analog car with a chip in it. It's really nothing different. So yeah, you know what? Analog, perfectly fine if you want to go the analog route. I just wouldn't let people who run analog scare you with saying digital's too complex. It's really, okay, honestly, it's really the same thing in most cases. The maintenance isn't any harder, like whatever. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.